No one died just yet. So many health bars are going low, but now the kill's starting to come.
And let me defend.
Esperanto is trying through mid, but it's the smoke in his eyes. It's all down to the Bulgarian, and Ships is doing a ton of damage with the MP9. He's going to run out of bullets. Survives a little bit too long. Hoody's going to take a dink from the USP, pardon me, as a result. It's biding time while the rest of his teammates make a move through the tunnels. Emmy and Esperanto up to the task, and now they force their way outside of B. They realize exactly what's coming up. The roles are reversing. This will be very difficult for Crazy to get their hands on the site with no more grenades remaining. They've already used their flashbang, can tickle the bomb, but down goes Saw. It all falls to Hoody. Can the Finn stand tall? Displacement, though, will force away the CTs into a much better avenue of death from Hoody's perspective. His SG is rattling off.
Actually grab it, still staying alive somehow, and actually gets the frag.
Have to go a fair few more. Dotto double peaked. A 1-for-1 may not be good enough for Crazy unless Emmy can get up close and personal. It's going to be down to Slowy. And Valiant could be everything in this round for Crazy if he can put that AK to use, the most powerful weapon at their disposal. He's not going to go check that's the bomb in first, and he transitions into a second. Beautiful flashbang tossed in from Crazy, and the dream round seems to be falling their way. Dotto. The tactical nuke has landed. The walking wounded lumbering their way up catwalk. Esperanto is pondering what could be coming up against them. It's going to be a Deagle round delivered first class to his face. That could have HAVU with a bomb plant. There's going to be a fast rotation in, but no one's up on the catwalk side. So bomb plant at the very least. And sure, there's 3 players that are low, but all things considered, this is almost mission accomplished. Anything at this point is a nice juicy bonus.
There's no utility for this retake. It makes it a lot harder. Got to rely on aim. Luckily, like you said, a lot of players are low, so we just need to find these frags quickly.
Ship's going to town with 2. His SG rumbling and ripping through faces. And there's Otto and Emmy to clean up.
Just looming over them. Now they're going to go for another mid-B split, but this time it's heavy tunnels, but the mid portion's already been taken care of. But Letney's stranded.
He is alone. M4 in his hands. Good flashbangs being put in. And there's the kill they were looking for. Ships, though, beautiful flashbang. Connects into the eyes of all 4 players, but there's no follow-up from Otto. Nowhere near fast enough. So HAVU are taking kills here and there. Otto going to thin the herd that much more. Needs the cavalry to arrive, or perhaps not. He's the one-man wrecking crew. Moves the AK-47. Zori at the back of the site. Just too many angles.
They don't check this side.
Not waiting long enough after the flashbang. We're a bit telegraphed. It's all starting to fall to pieces. The bomb's been dropped out, and Emmy is body bagging everybody. And he hasn't lost a single point of health at 3K. Yeah, he's living on borrowed time. It's only a matter of...
To the offer to do something. Like, I feel like Zori didn't really have any time there. Now, it's just kind of another low buy round. Esperanto already finds 2 on that mid push. Problem for Otto. Luckily, he should be able to back off and at least stay alive if worst comes to worst.
Now, Otto did a good job with the Molotov, but now he's just going to be forced down anyway. Just needs to stay alive, no. And Zori perfectly from HAVU, and now the Finns have a real chance. And the Ships tries to take it away from them. He's got so many kills in this position with the SG, but he's missed a whole bunch of bullets. And he gets punished. He now plucked up, using it again.
It's very dominant.
This is precisely why I felt like Crazy, even though they did lose 2 players. It's kind of a sketchy situation. Esperanto going to be tested momentarily, or perhaps not. Zori perforating the smoke, takes him out, opens up a bit of business on short. There's good nades being countered, tossed in though from long. And they are burning alive on the trajectory across to the site. Otto did see a head just protruding over the wall, but it's another plant on A. We have been here so many times before. Slight gap in the smoke is going to prove too much for Hoody to contend with. 2-on-2 now. Dotto peering down on the short, has the right idea, just slightly off with the
power for this round on several players, so it makes them very, very vulnerable here. Otto, though, taking a lot of pressure at long. Esperanto tries to bail him out, but he's the one to fall instead.
Fortunate not to get the outright kill. That grenade could do the rest, though, and indeed it does. Now Ships behind the basket is tearing HAVU apart. Zori joined by Dotto, but only 22 health separates him and his demise. Not a great smoke either.
Plant, but these aren't good enough anymore, Vince. They need to start connecting rounds. They got the last one, but this one doesn't seem like it's going to happen either. Just 1 player left here. looking to hold his ground, but everyone is about to be spilling out here soon.
Oh, he was a step ahead of the flashbang.
Oh man,
dear.
That's tough because they wanted to go B. Anytime you see Slowy and B-Tons, that means they want to do a mid-B split because he is one of those entries, but he's gone down already, and now the plan's fumbled. They're trying to go cat, but they're down so many players already, and it's just getting worse.
As every second passes, another Finn falls down. Hoodie and Zori are all that remains of HAVU. Esperanto has been put down with authority though, and again, no surprises here. It's a bomb plant on A, and Crazy with the advantage in the retake. 2 ups though on the retake could be a little bit rocky. Hoodie though, playing the off angle to perfection, gets 2 to his neck.
Besides Zori and Slowy that do a lot of the fragging for this team. He's that long A player. This time, maybe the first round I've ever seen that Crazy have worse firepower than HAVU. Oh, they're trapped by that fire. That was a great little Molotov there, and look at what it's benefited them. They finally have an early advantage in a round.
Maybe just calling the lack of a buy, having to go for those aggressive plays. Esperanto using the pillar just behind the smoke. Hoodie, though, taking the opportunity to just push straight up long. And this really is up for grabs now, with Crazy's economic situation and HAVU seemingly
much in play here for Crazy. Just the one import on ships, and it's already gone.
It did go for the gamble stack over towards a 3-1-1 formation, but Ships, the first to fall down, not able to get their hands on it either, are Crazy. And as a result of just having USPs, there's nothing to save here. You may as well go for broke. USP headshot has been connected, but Hoodie with a fork chilling around the corner, and now he's found the answer into position with his MP9. Esperanto is going to stay in and lock it in. Ships from range with the MP9 of all weapons is doing the most damage. HAVU not going to be able to get the bomb planted either, as there is a Molotov that's been put down. Slowy is burning alive. Down to 33, back into the embracing arms of Otto. And Hoodie, who's on a bit of a blinder, another 3K to his name, is stuck on the car with only 2 HP remaining. And HAVU have done the hard work. They're going to get onto the site, and to make it worse for Crazy, they have lost their AWPer. Their main linchpin player has been bested. Emmy comes through with a kill. It's a great cost to his health, though. And he is the only player that's making a move from long, Zori, through the smoke with 2 kills. Ships and Emmy have been put down and laid to rest. And Esperanto, the last...
Hacking real well, as we'll see if he can continue it on. Oh, later. Goodbye.
He's still in there as well. He's got Julies alongside him. Dotto feels 2 guns are better than 1. Can't really fault that logic. And meanwhile, Ships with a Molotov kill. That's going to be all. Throw Emmy to the lines first. He's one of the players with a Glock, and Otto puts the bullet between the eyes of Saw. Who's also gone down. Player advantage for the team. They've seen all the CTs. Dotto with the AUG is coming up. Does get the 1, but Zori is down to 3 HP. It's going to be on Otto's shoulders. Lots of damage has been inflicted at both.
We'll see what he finds over here at this round, but this time it's just going to be Emmy lining up 2 for 1, it looked like, with that AK. Not quite sure. It was fast nonetheless.
And HAVU, here comes the push. It's Esperanto. He's tried this a couple of times. Slowy gonna swing, and this time connect, and that's the bomb. The bomb's gone down, and Hoodie's here alongside him. This could be the moment. This could be the play. HAVU 2 on 4. Zori is using the smoke to his advantage, just biding his time, waiting for the rest of his team to get in position. There's a Molotov been put down, and he comes out with... They're going to start to find out, well, hold on a second. A's basically clear. Now Hoodie's making a move. Now he's getting into position, but an SG round drills through his head. Oh, the timing, Dust. That is so rough. Otto going to be in a duel to the death with Zori, but he is cheating. He has backup in the form of Emmy. Not required, though. I don't think Zori saw both of them, so... This puts Dotto into a false sense of security, perhaps. He's Molotoving the back boxes. He does have a kit, but he doesn't have time, and he needs to get out of there. An SG on the CT side is huge. You do not want to lose that.
Where they get the AW.
They go without any nades. It will be curtains. They fended off the CT side, but there's still 2 of them there. The UMP is ripping and shredding for 4 kills. Dotto connects onto all the heads, and now Ships 1 on 4. They needed a hero play, and my goodness, did Dotto deliver. He's on for the ace,
but they actually wound up missing that opportunity.
That was a rough look. There's a good Molotov that's been planted down. If they want to get onto the site, they're going to have to run through the sea of fire. There's another one put down.
But as of right now, they haven't really done a whole lot. Slowy going into ships there with the AWP. So again, Crazy already had limited utility, and what they have used hasn't really gotten them anywhere. Now Hoodie pressed up close on alongside a kill, but that's a nice one from Otto. Hello, and then goodbye. Esperanto comes out as well.
Oh, it's a big miss. That could cost them so dearly. That's a kill that Zoro has to get, but fortunately for him, Saw at least will return fire and return the favor. MP9 in hand, 3 players, oh so low. Esperanto with a run boost across and slowly connects onto him midair. That must have been a sensational shot he's just plucked out. Otto misses his a map, and again, a green team on land. They're gonna decide to push through with a Molotov into almost certain death. Otto does get 2, but unfortunately one of them's his teammate. And now he's
that is the worst patch. The individual play has not been there. But that's a big one. They get Slowy, but the trade is right there from Zori. But Long A has been taken.
Not entirely sure what happened with Hoodie. Did he pull a nade out? Because he got completely caught from that push. Maybe not anticipating more players to be behind him. And now Crazy have a great opportunity to get back onto the site here. Try and take some of that economy away, which is starting to boom on HAVU's side. Saw spinning around, trying to turret his way into a 15th. But finally, too many enemies for him to contend with. Zori takes initiative through.
Have 30+ kills and looked like a monster, but it felt like Nex and Hunter were those more reliable stars for Crazy. But now he's over the smoke fence. Unfortunately, not going to find it. Otto instead. He's so unfortunate. He was playing the low angle, not up high.
Now let's see if he's trying to rummage together some frags, but it's going to go the way of the terrorists. 3 kills in quick succession, and Slowly try as...
And the money was so low on Crazy, but then they just wanted to take the duels then and there rather than letting Crazy get...
Go for a peek. The smoke's out. He knows his play is here. Lands the headshot onto Otto partially through the wall. 35 seconds remain. Now the rest of the team needs to start to choke and constrict their way back onto the site. Zori with a USP of all weapons is going to chip in for a kill. A lot of nade damage inflicted, and now Crazy going to start to collect on the work that they've done. Emmy comes in with another one, but he's now on a 1-on-2, and he doesn't have control of the bomb. It is tantalizing close to his hands, but there's 2 players down here. If he picks it up, it's so unlikely he escapes.
Hard on Crazy. All their attack will be coming through mid at that point. And there it is. Now they're in a lot of trouble.
They're going to execute straight behind this. They're not going to wait around for any response, and Slowly taking the AWP, putting it up close. No scope, but actually connecting another shot.